Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lusty here. Welcome to episode number 2 of Brothers in Arms. Today I have got for you a game with our Denmark squad that we're trying to build, and also I'm going to reveal the hybrid that I've chosen from you guys. So first off, if you guys are looking for any ultimate team coins, check out the fifashop.co.uk. Use my code LA5TY, that'll get you a 10% discount. Links down below in the description. If you could also keep smashing that like button as well. First 2 episodes, support has been phenomenal. Thank you so much for that, and thank you in advance for this video as well. So this is our Danish team. We've unlocked the goalkeeper and a right back. We go into our first game of the episode. We get a bit of a tough opponent. You know, we were quite lucky in the first episode. We had like low chemistry teams. But this time we come up against a silver, pacey, skillful Russian League squad, which is going to be a test of how good we are with this team, how good we are with FIFA, how good the Laudrup brothers are. It was quite a laggy match, and to begin with, we were the ones that were piling on the pressure actually, which was quite good. A lovely ball through from Laudrup to Laudrup. He sticks it in the back of the net, but the referee calls that one offside. God damn linesman cheating me out of it. No, it must have been offside because FIFA doesn't ever lie about those ones. So he then gets through and has a chance with Vitinho, but an easy save for Kasper Schmeichel right there. I'm glad we've got him in net now. And a good ball through to Brian Laudrup. Brian Laudrup's through on goal. He's just got to smash it through the legs of the goalkeeper, and we go 1-0 up. That is 2 shots on the crossbow for him. Did it go through his legs? I'm not sure if it did, or went under his arm, something like that, but dodgy keeping nonetheless. We then get some really nice one-touch play going here, and Michael Laudrup takes the shot, a fearsome shot, saved by the goalkeeper fortunately for him. We go in at half-time. As you can see, it's a relatively close game, only 1 goal scored. 5 attempts in total for either side. It's not the most entertaining match, but it was quite fun to play. Now, I was obviously playing quite... I was doing my best to get the attacks, but with the team that I've got right now, it's not exactly the best. But my right mid, or my right winger, plays a fantastic ball through to Brian Laudrup, who nets it brilliantly, and we go 2-0 up against a really strong squad. It just goes to show you that because our squad's got chemistry, even though they're non-rare bronzes, some of them actually play fairly decently. However, he goes straight up the other end and does score a goal with Obinna, I believe his name is. I couldn't tackle Vitinho on the whole run, which was a bit of a shame. But we go straight on a kick-off run with Brian Laudrup. This is for a hat-trick. Can he score it? Yes, he can. And we unlock our first silver bullet of the series in only episode 2. I swear that took like 14 episodes last time with Suarez. So I'm loving things right now. However, he goes ahead and scores quite a nice goal. Really tidy finish in the 79th minute. But we hold things off quite well. Play a ball inside to Michael Laudrup, who scoops past 2 players. Hits a shot low, but it just fizzes past the post. And we end up winning the match 3-2. And we end up earning ourselves like 9 shots on the target because we get the hat-trick bonus. We scored a hat-trick. It was all sorts of good stuff going on. I think I'll show you Brian Laudrup's stats right here. He's got 35 goals in 26 games, but that is absolutely pointless, and it doesn't really reflect the efforts of this series so far. But we go and take our first shot. We completely fluff it up. We miss it. The second shot we take, we hit half of the guy called Camper. So I spent the next few shots trying to hit the other half of him because I would have felt like it was unfair to unlock him at this stage because we didn't get the whole bullet on him. And it wasn't the silver bullet that we struck him with. So after a while, I decided, you know what, I've got to give up because I just wasn't hitting him. What do? I decide to go for a centre back in the end. I smash a Corey right on his face right there, and I also then go for Aga with the silver bullet. All I've got to do is hit a tiny part of him, and I smack him right in the face as well. So actually, what we did there was unlock our 2 centre backs for this Danish squad, which I'm quite happy about actually because the midfield seems to be playing not so bad at all, and it would just be nice to have a little bit more strength, a little bit more ability from centre back in order to stop the goals going in, which would be a very good thing. Now I'm going to reveal the hybrid that I chose for the next squad, or for your guys' first squad, is by this guy Rob M. Thank you very much, buddy, for building me the squad. He said pretty decent Brothers in Arms, 50k hybrid, and this is the squad right here. It is a Fiorentina, Chelsea and Bayern Munich mismatch of all sorts of good players in there. There was 3 players in particular that swung it for me. One was Matic, one was Boateng, and one was Quadrado, because I've heard good things about all 3 of those players. But we're going to start with a bronze team, of course. We've got to try and earn our way up to this squad in the next 5 episodes. Otherwise, if I do fail, you guys get the £20 code. Now, we go into a game. We come up against this, which is lucky for us because he's got a lot of goal players, but let's face it, he's got 40 chemistry. Hopefully, we can be strong enough to win this match. We do score a goal quite early on with Michael Laudrup, I believe that was. A nice little run from him. Maybe it was Brian. I'm struggling to tell the difference between the two. It's a bit of a tough thing to do. So in future, I might just say Laudrup, because then it's going to be one or the other, isn't it? We do get a chance here, and we take the free kick with Brian Laudrup, but a good save from the goalkeeper. The only problem is these two Laudrups don't particularly have great free kick stats or anything like that. Oh, rainbow flick, and a great header down to get it past that defender and score a goal. That is Michael Laudrup for sure. I remember scoring that one and checking which Laudrup that was. But that was a really great goal. I mean, obviously, his defender wasn't great because he's got a low chemistry team and all of that good stuff. I wouldn't try that normally, but I know what I can get up to against a team like this, especially when my players were playing on form, and these Laudrups are so incredibly good. It's so fun to use as well. It's awesome. As you can see, we're completely peppering his goal, and at half-time, he hadn't even had a shot. We'd had 10 shots on goal, only 4 on target, and it was a great 1-2 there between the Laudrup brothers, and Michael sticks home his second goal of the game. But we get the 3 shots on the target for that one because it is a goal on and an assist, of course, which is obviously about the perfect way to do it. He quits at 3-1 or 3-0, whatever it was, which of course means we get an extra 2 shots, and we earn ourselves 9 shots once again because we get goals galore. We get the rage quit bonus, all sorts of good stuff. Let's have some shots on the target and try and unlock a player or two for our first hybrid squad. Your first hybrid squad. So the first player we hit there is a Rainer, but we don't hit him fully. So again, I'm trying my best to unlock him, and we do smash him fully there on the second attempt. Next up, I am deciding to go for Benatia in the bottom right corner. I'm trying to get this defense on lockdown quite early on. We hit him right there, which is quite good because he's a really small player. Him and Boateng are the smallest players on the target, and we hit them in succession, which is great. 3 players unlocked so far. That is pretty damn awesome. We've got a keeper and we've got our 2 centre-backs, and actually they all play for Bayern, so that should get decent chemistry, and we shouldn't really drop anything right there. So we get the Bayern trio into the squad, and I don't think the Danes are going to lose any chemistry. What I did, I believe, after all of this was switch the 2 centre-mids around, and then one of them, I think only our left-back is probably on 7 chem right now, because everybody else is doing just fine. Really nice way to start the episode with your hybrid squad, should I say. I keep calling it our hybrid, but this one is your hybrid. I've got my own hybrid to deal with, and we'll play with that one in the next episode. Instead of the Denmark squad, we'll go with my hybrid and then a game with yours. If you could also smash that like button, that'd be so sick. Thank you so much, and I will catch you next time, boys. Peace.